All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join the link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring me along. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. Believe it or not, get over there, check out the catalog, get you something nice, get you a discount, shop and save and shop. For the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,000 videos. That's right, family. Fire spin videos, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the grandmaster teachers on every subject in which we deal with, and we got a powerful layout for your family. It's a must-have. If you're a Black Power truth seeker, you should be over there at generalseti.com. I just put something on there today. You see, we just keep adding. What I add, I know nobody else is thinking about. They don't know to go there. And so when you think about eventually just everything, it's just you just in a labyrinth of wisdom and knowledge, and every corner you turn and every door you go through is just a mind-blowing experience. Get over there today, family. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. I just did two tonight. Fire. No, pure lecture. You see what I'm saying? Pure lecture. Each one of them, I'm dropping it. We talked about the sacred, how Africa civilized the world, the sacred monsoons, how African people mastered the oceans, the seas, the rivers, the advanced shipbuilding of the African people. We also, what else did we talk about? We talked about how Africa, and then we did one. I had to go back and look it up. But most definitely it was fire. Oh, we talked about Imhotep. That's right. We talked about the Black Christ of ancient Egypt, Imhotep, the son of Ptah, and we dealt with the power of the ancient Twa, the sacred magic men and magic women of who created modern medicine, and and what they call alchemy and all these things, who took it all over the world. You got to go check it out, family. It's on Patreon right now. And we got another 5 coming up. Three is all power. So we did doing 3 today. We already did 2. 1 coming up. So if you missed the other 2, if you want to catch it live, you can catch me a little later. But you can still go see it. It's there waiting on you, family. This is also on Rumble. We on Rumble as we speak. So if you want to go over to Rumble and see it there, you can. As a matter of fact, let me see what it's looking like. Yeah, let me see what it's looking like. So if y'all want to go over on Rumble and witness the strength, that's right. They need this because I know they over there talking crazy and shit. So yeah, we most definitely gonna run up on Rumble. Let me see. It's live. It's live. Okay, it's live. Yeah, yeah. We got family over there. Yeah, they. You say you the Galacticus of this shit. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, family. Yeah, we. Let me put that up there. Can I put it up there? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he could put. Yeah, it's showing up. It's showing up. This right here off of Rumble. That's right. You the Galacticus of this shit. That's right. And so Iran plan to assassinate Trump. Revenge for Soleimani hit. Okay, so now a lot of people, you know what? I'm not one. I'm not gonna fall for that. But we know that that's a possibility. We have to look at all the possibilities of what happened. But at this rally where Donald Trump was shot, and you got to look at it from all ways. You can't be naive and say what people can or cannot do. Because as soon as you become that naive, you didn't fail for the bullshit. Now when we think about it, Iran most definitely want to put a hit out, or did put a hit out on Donald Trump. For hitting one of their high up commanders, Soleimani. I believe it was about maybe what was it, about 3 years back. That was that's a possibility. Okay, that's a possibility. Because they said it out their mouth. So it ain't like you making shit up. You didn't hit, you didn't hit one of their major figures. He was one of the highest up. He was damn near next to the supreme ruler. He was the head, one of the mastermind. It was 4 years, right? Okay, it was 4 years. So he was the mastermind of they a lot of their military strategy, and so that was a major hit for them. And they swore revenge for the hit on Soleimani. Trump did that. He did that. Do I believe that Iran would be foolish enough to carry out that hit? They probably would try, but the United States would probably level Iran if they did that. So if they willing to take that type of a hit, then goddamn it, go right on ahead. I ain't saying it to do it, but I don't believe that they would have the balls to try to take that hit. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. But I mean, I'm quite sure that they have to weigh in the scales what retaliation would look like if they would pull something off like that. To pull something off like that, and to pull it off in the midst of Secret Service, his own personal bodyguards. You had probably National Guard. You probably had local. You probably had the local police, sheriffs. You probably had state police. You probably had so many levels of security. And so for Iran to be able to get somebody in there and pull that off in the midst of all that security, would that be likely? Would that be likely? And it's a possibility, but it's not likely. You see, it's not likely that they would do that, because the reality, they think that Soleimani, I mean, imagine what the retaliation would look like. They would probably level Iran, to hit a United States president. That probably would the retaliation probably would have probably be the most powerful retaliation of any war at any given time, even greater than Japan, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. I believe the retaliation would be even light years beyond that. You see? Oh, I'm good, family. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Mind strong. And so we understand that it's a lot of people out there. Now a lot of, now take it in mind, Ukraine. You see, let's take it in mind. Ukraine, Zelensky over there. How him and Trump get down. Trump know who paper that is over there in Ukraine. He know that ain't his paper. He know that's the Biden's paper over there. He know that. Anybody, I mean, his son was over there. He ain't over there skip, playing skip the loo. He ain't over there playing hopscotch. He ain't over there, no, he ain't over there playing checkers. No, he over there getting paper. He's over there setting up, his regimes, a stronghold in Ukraine, no different than Bush did in Iraq. That's right. No different than Bush did in Iraq. The Clintons and the Bushes went down into Haiti and put they in and tried to stick their fork into Haiti. So they all got their areas on the planet where they set up their regime and they get their money. Now, Zelensky knows that Trump, real buddy with Putin. So how would that look if Trump come into power? You see, how would that look if Trump come into power for Zelensky? In Ukraine and the European and the American regime that got their hands in Ukraine. So that's most definitely probably you know that's one of the larger possibilities because they got too much to lose. They got way too much to lose. When you think about it. So you got so that right there, you got the Europeans who got their hands in Ukraine. You see, you got the Europeans you got the American regime that got their hands in Ukraine. Yeah. And so, they didn't already put billions and billions and billions of dollars into Ukraine and they looking to get trillions of dollars back, and they expect they gonna need them next 4 years to get, and see they need them next 4 years to get that paper. You see, yeah, they didn't put it out there. They didn't took 4 years to put it out there. Now they want 4 years to get it back. You see, they need us so them next 4 years is very crucial for this regime. Yeah, yeah. And so, in order to get that, because really that's what it's all about. I mean, what is Biden? Biden ain't got no legacy. I mean, what could he do? There's nothing that he could do. You understand? To turn around his legacy. He ain't got no legacy. So what is he there? He there for the paper. He's trying to make sure that his people, when he gone, his children, his family, his regime, you know what I'm saying? It has a treasure chest of billions of dollars, at least hundreds of millions. They're going, they putting businesses over there. They're gonna rebuild it. They're gonna have all type of contracts into the billions of dollars. And so that's going to carry on. They're going to be over there for the next, they're going to be over there for the next 50, 60 years, rebuilding, they got Zelensky owe them money, so they got contracts into Ukraine, which is going, they're going to make trillions of dollars back, period. They ain't going to make billions. They're going to make trillions of dollars back off of Ukraine, but they got this keep their regime in power. So that's looking like the most crucial thing. They cannot afford really to lose that. Yeah, they really can't afford to lose it. And if they and if he mess with it, ain't no telling if they come again. Even if he get in there, how he deal with that. That's gonna be a very man. Listen, you talking about dry grass. You're talking about dry grass, you know, he could get in there and how he treats Ukraine, how he deal with Putin. You know, it's crazy now. It's crazy how that could turn out, but that's most definitely uh looks like the top, of when we talk about possibilities. That one looking like it's at the top. That one right there looking. I mean, because they've been over there warring now heavy for 4 years now, and they've been giving them all type of weaponry, so they in deep. When you start sending over your most advanced, yeah, yeah, yeah. When you start sending over your your most advanced technology, planes and missile systems and all of this, and you sending it over there. You in deep because you need for this man to continue to propel this regime forward. They not over there giving him what is Ukraine? I understand. It's understanding they got resources there, and they want to start, and they want to because I'm quite sure they got other areas in the world that got them resources, but it's as much about controlling them resources and starving Russia, of the resources. You know what I'm saying? They trying to squeeze Russia as much as possible. On top of to squeeze it into, they become weaker and weaker and weaker. And also giving them, a deeper inroad as far as military, to bring them into NATO and then set up military bases where they can kiss Russia. They right behind China. You know what I'm saying? So they already got bases, all off in the Japan Sea, the Pacific, the South Pacific, the North Pacific. They got bases everywhere, and so to get, you already got your NATO allies, but with Finland and Switzerland and Ukraine, that just push them deeper in, where they could kiss Moscow, kiss St. Petersburg, and all the major cities in to put them under threat. Where your motherfucker, yeah, you can't sleep. You can't sleep because you don't know if these crazy ass American Europeans might just want to say fuck it and just push the button. And you before you could wake up, you know what I'm saying? They kissing you with fire. You know what I'm saying? And so and to keep the world in a topsy turvy, you know, state. Yeah, yeah. Russia is by Alaska, but that area, over there, it's still strategic. But most of the major cities is to the west. That's Alaska, Siberia over there. That's to the eastern, the eastern coast of Russia, and over there is Siberia. It ain't as many of the major cities, but on going towards the west, you got Moscow, Leningrad. It's most of the major cities is to the west. You see what I'm saying? Over there, right there. You talking about Ukraine, even Finland. You see Finland when they got in, and so they got cities that could touch. St. Petersburg is like their second major city. That's they say, and I believe Putin comes from St. Petersburg, and so that's their second major city, and so it's not that far. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far from, if they set up any type of military in Finland and they could touch it. And matter of fact, with Sweden and Finland coming into NATO, giving the United States and a deeper inroad on that Baltic Sea up there. You know, you shit, they can touch, they can come in there and touch some shit much quicker and more powerful. And so you see why the man is in Ukraine, because he know he know. Yeah, Poland too. Poland too. Poland too. Poland right on the other side of Ukraine. Shit. You know, that's going. If they want to roll, but I don't think Russia is strong. People give Russia more. Give them Russia more credit than what it. Yeah, it got some technology, but them motherfuckers ain't coming, because when they get ready to roll like that, they're gonna have to have a way stronger army than what they got. They got some technology, but they're gonna need a ground force way stronger than what they got. Because if they can't take goddamn Ukraine, what's gonna happen if they get into it with NATO and the United States come in? They ain't got no. I don't believe in that. I'm not playing the boogeyman. Russia got technology, but it ain't got no goddamn ground force that's gonna hold. The United States will jump on Russia. If it come to the ground, they'll jump on Russia. I don't know what peoples is talking about. If goddamn United States had went into Ukraine, they would have took Ukraine by now. Stop playing. They would have went straight to Kyiv, and Russia could have gave and do the same thing to the United States. You know what? They would have had that shit, even with Russia's help. Just think about it on the other side. If it was, if I'm not talking about, like Syria, where you just shooting. You're not really trying to seize it. You strike in certain areas in Syria, but in Ukraine, Russia is trying to actually seize it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the United States trying to seize some shit. Man, them motherfuckers would be over with by now. They would have went it even with the help of Russia. Russian technology, they would have still took that shit by now. So when you think about it, and they still over there, and they done lost so many of their damn generals and top, so many of they top commanders and shit, and so on and so. Yeah, they dropping bombs on Ukraine. We expect that, but we would have expected that you would have took Kyiv by now. You would have took the capital by now. You have not done that. And so that's unacceptable after goddamn, yeah, y'all been over there damn near how long? 4 years? Come on, man. You think the United States will still be struggling with Ukraine after 4 years? They would have been put their foot on their goddamn neck by now, man. Be serious. And so, yeah, and so it's an illusion to certain things. You know, it's an illusion to certain things. Some people think that, that Russia is not the second. I give China the ups on Russia wouldn't be able to deal with China on the ground. That's impossible. That's impossible. They would whoop Russia. Period. They would whoop. China would whoop Russia, and they know that. China got some tech. I mean, Russia got some technology. Believe that. But damn, you gonna literally have to blow the goddamn planet up. You know what I'm saying? To keep somebody from whooping your ass. And that's why when it get down to the get down, Putin always play the nuclear card, because he know good and goddamn well it could get ugly on the ground for Russia. So he play that nuclear card all the time. Okay, somebody that could, just without nuclear, that could run in there and touch a nation up, they ain't gonna always threaten, because y'all ain't got nothing that is that powerful. So there's no need to play the nuclear card. But when your conventional army is not as strong as what people are saying, and it's a possibility that you could get your ass whooped on the ground, that's why they play that nuclear card. Yeah, yeah. And say that's what the Germans thought too, and the French. Okay. But United States is not Germany or the French. Neither one. I understand. Neither one. Okay. You see, the resume is there. Okay, the Germans and shit. The Germans ain't got no track record like the United States. Neither do the French. You can put them motherfuckers together. You see what I'm saying? Where they at today is light years ahead of anything that the Germans or the French even thought about. You see what I'm saying? See, that's what goddamn Saddam Hussein thought. You see what I'm saying? That's what goddamn Gaddafi. And I'm gonna just say that's what Gaddafi thought. Okay, I didn't heard, you say bring it on, and they brought it on. What happened? You understand? Saddam Hussein said he had a 1 million man army. He said he was gonna crush the United States. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Gaddafi said bring it on. What happened? Wherever they didn't win. And I'm not. I'm just listen. This is not to say, this is straight. We look at it just like boxes. See, a lot of people think that when you say this, that somehow you back up everything that the United States. No, that's not. It's just calling it like you fucking see it. If you's a stupid ass leader that say you gonna kick a motherfucker and you put that pressure on your people, you understand what I'm saying? It's one thing if you can fight and win. But if you know good and goddamn well that militarily inviting a monster like that, you see what I'm saying, to your nation, knowing your goddamn people are not prepared for that, man, they should hang your ass. It's ways to defeat a motherfucker, but knowing that they are, I mean, is no way possible. There's no way. You have to find other means of winning strategy to mind. Not saying that you can't win, but to put your people in a goddamn predicament, knowing good and goddamn well that this is a military machine, and motherfuckers always into this biblical shit that somehow they can, that God, no, God is not gonna help you, nigga. If they send these motherfuckers over there to knock on your door, nobody is gonna help you. You see, either you gonna help yourself or they're gonna destroy that shit over there. Okay, so I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Look at what the fuck where Russia was the Soviet Union. What happened to that? You see, what happened to that? Why did that shit collapse? You understand? Why do you see Gorbachev ending the goddamn Soviet Union? Okay, this ain't the first rodeo. You understand? They didn't already psychologically had went over there and put some mental warfare on the Soviet Union. That's why that shit don't exist no more. You see, all them little nations that was a part of the Soviet Union, a lot of them don't even fuck with Russia no more. And so that's what's happening. And so what they're doing, this is almost like the second or third layer of that Cold War, where they squeeze and they didn't already you act like you don't understand this. They didn't already squoze the Soviet Union. And you see how small that shit is now. Now it's just Russia, and he got a couple of allies from the Soviet Union, but not as many, not even nearly as many as it was. In matter of fact, they weren't even allies. They was, a lot of people act like, and they talk about Russia and they talk about Putin as if he's some type of, he's some courageous, he's fighting imperialism, he's fighting goddamn the evil empire. The Soviet Union was just as evil as the goddamn United States. They had imperialistically conquered all them damn nations around Russia. They didn't just join because they were conquered. You see what I'm saying? They were colonized, and when they was given the chance to vote for independence, they voted for independence. You see? I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. When you get to dropping that knowledge, it should get heavy around here. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm black, especially when you on Rumble. Yeah, it's the Black Power scholar that don't stumble or fumble. It just was a second, y'all. Dawg, it was just a second. So don't. Yeah, I'm black. So, but at the same, so I just wanted to say that, I just wanted to say that Russia was an imperialistic, just as imperialistic as the United States at one time was the largest goddamn. Is Russia still land wise was the largest nation on the planet, you see, was the law is the largest land wide, but even when it was so you can imagine what it looked like when it was the Soviet Union. It was even the goddamn it, damn near half for damn near half for Asia. You understand what I'm saying? Damn near half of Asia was a part, or even more, was a part of the Soviet Union. Okay, was a part of the Soviet Union. And so, quit acting like, that Putin is somehow becoming some type of, you know, crusader for peace and trying to fight. Yeah, they both were. He's losing. It's Russia just as big as a goddamn imperialist as the United States. They just losing. Yeah. Say people say Russia never colonized African countries like U.S. and Europe. No, they didn't physically go in, but the KGB was all throughout Africa. Shut up. I'm not talking to you, brother Imhotep Heru. Come on, stop it. Okay, but when Patrice Lumumba and all of them, you see them, they in there. What did Africa benefit? You got some communist countries. What the fuck did Africa benefit by the so-called Western countries or the communists? How did they benefit? China is a goddamn communist country. They over there thieving no different than the United States, and Russia over there. They want to play. See, you got to don't let them play with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go and they do it a different kind of way. You see? Yeah, they ain't gonna physically because they ain't got the type of army to go in there. But the KGB is in there no different than the CIA. That's a lie. That's a lie. Africa has never benefited from its political connection to communism, Russia or anybody else. Stop playing with me. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring that up. When people say Russia, yeah, it has not colonized, we gonna dig off into that much deeper. But yeah, see, Tupac lives on and said Russia was involved in the Atlantic slave trade. Uh oh, uh oh, yeah, yeah. Russia was at the Berlin Conference. By say, Dr. Ben said it, yeah. Okay, let me put that in there. Well, if the Grand Master said it, then it is what it is. Yeah. Russia was at the Berlin Conference. Yeah, okay. Per Dr. Ben. Then it's solid as it's gonna get. When he put Dr. Ben, that's damn near like, you understand, word is bond. That's all you can say. Word is bond. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alexander Pushkin, the father of the Russian alphabet. Yes, he was out. Yeah, how he get over there? That's right. That's a nice one, El Sut Typhon. Yeah, yeah. He dropped that one in Alexander Pushkin. And I was studying that, and you know what? It just caused me to go back as y'all drop these tidbits of wisdom in there. Yeah, you just gonna have me go in there and get my scrolls out, and we're gonna talk about this. We're not gonna let them get away and let little Russia get off the hook. We're gonna bring the facts, and we're gonna keep bringing the facts. Thank y'all for being here, family. We got one more for tonight. Don't you go nowhere. This is General Sarah Soon Seti saying, hey, I want y'all to hit up some of them links out there, family. Don't you, support the general as we continue to build out here. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.